Hey, Clashers! In today's video, we're diving into an explanation of all the other remaining juicy updates that came with Town Hall 17. If you missed our last video where we geeked out over the new Town Hall 17 and its epic defenses and army upgrades, you might want to check that out first. Seriously, don't make me repeat myself. Introducing the new defense building at Town Hall 17, the Fire Spitter. You'll get two of these bad boys, each maxing out at level 2, with 2 extra supercharge levels. Picture this. Its head looks like a baby dragon, and the body resembles a tortoise. Essentially, it's like a chubby baby dragon that gorged on too many red Mexican chilies and now sits there spitting fireballs because it's too heavy to fly. Now, let's talk stats. The Fire Spitter has 5,000 hit points and dishes out 425 damage per second with 49 damage per hit. It can fire 20 burst shots and has a shooting range of up to 16 tiles. Its damage type is multi-target, so it hits both air and ground units at the same time, firing continuously like an X-bow. If air and ground troops are in the path of its fire shots, they're all gonna feel the burn. This defense will definitely give Queen Charge and Warden Walk players a serious headache, as they'll need to keep their healers safe from this fiery menace. Fire Spitter supercharge levels and drawbacks. At the first supercharge level, its damage per second increases by 17 and damage per hit by 2. At the second supercharge level, its hit points are boosted by 250, making it even tougher to take down. However, with great power comes a slight drawback to balance things out. The Fire Spitter will only shoot in the direction it's facing, similar to the Air Sweeper. This means you'll need to strategically adjust their facing direction. If troops approach from behind its facing direction, the Fire Spitter won't be able to target them, adding an interesting strategic layer to your base defense planning. New normal building, Helper Hut. At Town Hall 9, we're introducing the new Helper Hut. This building will be the new home for the Apprentice Builder. Yes, that 1-foot small midget who used to hang out at Town Hall 16, picking his nose and flaunting his stupid face every time you clicked on the Town Hall. Thankfully, with the Helper Hut, we won't have to see him doing that anymore. But the Apprentice Builder isn't living alone. The Helper Hut also houses a new helper, the Lab Assistant. This little guy is just like the Apprentice Builder, but with a different job. He helps out in the Wizard Laboratory to reduce research time. Think of him as the Apprentice Builder's nerdy twin who spent too much time in the library. Just like the Apprentice Builder, which takes 6,500 gems to reach max level and then works 8x for 1 hour with his tiny hammer, the Lab Assistant functions similarly. However, it will require 8,500 gems, because this little guy works 12x for 1 hour, reducing 12 hours of research time in just 1 hour. This Lab Assistant is going to be a game changer, but let's be real. He's for those who practically have an oil well in their backyard. All jokes aside, this new addition will be incredibly useful, especially since troop upgrade times can stretch beyond 10 days. Kudos to Supercell for including this in the Town Hall 17 update. Basic defenses, cannons and archer towers. Town Hall 17 brings some changes to your basic defenses. You can build 1 more ricochet cannon and 1 more multi-archer tower, bringing the total to 3 of each. After merging the cannons and archer towers, you'll be left with 1 normal cannon and 2 normal archer towers. To balance this, Supercell is giving you an extra normal archer tower, which you can upgrade as usual. So at Town Hall 17, you'll end up with 3 ricochet cannons, 3 multi-archer towers, 1 normal cannon, and 3 normal archer towers. New troop, spell, and hero. In terms of troops, Supercell has balanced the new stronger defenses with a new offensive update. Introducing the Thrower. This little red-pink themed one-eyed monster looks like Bowler's cousin who spent too much time in the sun. But jokes aside, here are his stats. The Thrower maxes out at level 3, with 21,100 hit points and 200 damage per second. His training time is 3 minutes and 10 seconds. He deals single target damage and can target both air and ground units. His housing space requirement is 16. Because the Thrower is a ranged troop, it has a throwing range of 5 tiles. This is the same range as the Super Archer and even more than the Archer Queen. But don't confuse them with Super Archers just yet. While they both have the same range, Super Archers have fewer hit points compared to the Thrower. Also, Super Archer's arrows can pierce through buildings, damaging those behind as well, whereas the Thrower doesn't have this ability. So, can we use Throwers in place of Super Archers? It depends. Super Archers, with their low hit points, are like glass cannons. risky, but rewarding with their piercing arrows that give you more percentage. On the flip side, throwers are tough cookies. They won't keel over at the sight of a giant bomb. So, if you're all about playing it safe and not losing troops faster than your morning coffee disappears, throwers are your go-to. But keep in mind, with their single target focus, they might not rack up the same value as our piercing super archers. It's all about whether you prefer the thrill of high risk, high reward, or the steady pace of a marathon runner. The Revive spell. Trust me, this spell is going to be a game changer, and likely the most crucial and frequently used spell when the update officially drops. Since Town Hall 16, heroes have become even more important than your army, because they are the key to clearing most of the base. With powerful new defenses like the Fire Spitter and upgraded defense levels, the defensive side has definitely gotten a major boost. To balance the scales between offense and defense, Supercell has introduced the Revive spell. Supercell has another surprise for us. We're getting a fifth hero in the game, the Minion Prince. And the best part? You can unlock him at Town Hall 9. If you're already above Town Hall 9, don't worry, Supercell's got your back. Unlike those other game developers who only care about money, Supercell cares about its players. For those who are already above Town Hall 9, you'll get the hero at the maximum level available for your Town Hall for free. For example, if you're about to upgrade to Town Hall 9 after the update, you will get the Minion Prince at level 1. If you're already at Town Hall 9, you'll get the Minion Prince at level 10. At Town Hall 10, you'll get him at level 20. At Town Hall 11, he'll be level 30. For Town Hall 14, you'll receive him at level 50. At Town Hall 15, he'll be level 60. And at Town Hall 16, he'll be level 70. Once the update is released and you upgrade to Town Hall 17, you'll be able to upgrade your Minion Prince to the maximum level of 90. Minion Prince stats at max level. With 358 hit points and a damage per second of 750, he's a force to be reckoned with. His regeneration time is 48 minutes, and his health recovery is 1000. The Minion Prince deals single target damage, can target both ground and air units, has no favorite target, and boasts a movement speed of 24. Now, let's compare him to the most relatable hero, the Archer Queen. The Minion Prince has approximately 2,000 more hit points than the Queen, though she has a slightly higher damage per second. When it comes to health recovery, the Minion Prince is ahead by almost 600. Both heroes share the same damage type, favorite target, and movement speed. But don't think you can use the Minion Prince like the Queen. For example, we often use the Queen for Queen Charge strategy. Don't try that with the Minion Prince because, first of all, he's a pure air hero, and healers can't heal air units. If you use druids as healers, remember that druids will be targeted by ground defenses and only heal for 30 seconds. Plus, as an air hero, the Minion Prince will attract seeking air mines like bees to honey. You might be wondering, what's the point of having him then? Well, Supercell has thought this through. They've made sure the Minion Prince balances the game. We already have 3 heroes who can wreak havoc on their own. To prevent offense from becoming too overpowering, the Minion Prince is designed as a support hero. When you're doing mass dragon or loon attacks, you can send him in as backup, enhancing your strategy and keeping the pressure on your enemies. Minion Prince abilities. The Minion Prince comes with 2 basic pieces of equipment. The first is the Henchman Puppet, and the second is the Dark Orb. But here's a fun fact. No matter which town hall you're at, you'll start with level 1 equipment. Were you thinking you'd get everything for free? Come on, this isn't a charity. The max level is 18, so it won't take forever to max them out. First, let's dive into the Henchman equipment. This is an active skill. When you activate it, the Minion Prince goes invisible for about 2 seconds and spawns 2 large minions to distract defenses. These minions take the heat off the Minion Prince, exactly like the Archer Queen's ability. The difference? While the archers spawned by the Queen are invisible, the Henchman minions are not. Here's a breakdown of the Henchman stats. The Henchmen have 2,500 hit points, deal 150 damage per second, and their damage type is single target. They can target both air and ground units, and their movement speed is 32. Oh, and their housing space is 10, but seriously, why is this even listed? It's not like we're training them. Now let's talk about the second equipment, the Dark Orb. This mechanism is similar to the Archer Queen's giant arrow equipment and is an active skill. When you activate it, the Minion Prince hurls a dark orb straight in front of him for approximately 18 tiles. This orb deals slight projectile damage to the buildings it hits and freezes them, along with any nearby buildings, slowing them by 50%. But hold your horses, because with great power comes a slight drawback. A few seconds ago, I mentioned that the dark orb is similar to the Archer Queen's giant arrow, meaning you need to be cautious. Imagine this. You've got the perfect opportunity to freeze a heavy defense compartment. You're about to click on the ability, and then, bam! The Minion Prince changes direction, and the ability goes flying off in the wrong direction, wasting the whole thing. So yeah, as powerful as the Dark Orb ability is, you'll need some practice to master it and avoid embarrassing moments in clan wars. You don't want to mess up in front of your clan leader and risk getting the boot. Hero Hall. Now let's talk about the new building. As of now, the Town Hall 17 update is already rolled out. I know I'm late, but hey, writing 12-page scripts isn't exactly a walk in the park. Jokes apart, the moment you update your game and open it, you'll be greeted by a large Viking hero complaining about his resting area. Jokes aside, you'll be directed to the Hero Hall, where you'll see that you've already got an upgraded Minion Prince according to your level. Before you start celebrating too early, thinking, yeah, I got 5 heroes, now I can 3-star every base. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Remember, you're playing Clash of Clans made by Supercell, and nothing here goes overpowered. Even though you have 5 heroes, you can still only use 4 heroes for attacking for Town Hall 13 and above. Well, at Town Hall 9, you can only use 2 heroes, but you can swap the third one as you want. Now continuing for Town Hall 13 and above, the 5th hero acts as a backup. For example, if you want to upgrade your Archer Queen, the most prioritized hero, but still want all 4 heroes to defend at their costs of life, you can swap the upgrading hero with the backup hero. This way, while your queen is upgrading, the 4th hero will take over her duties. This also applies during attacks. Anyway, Town Hall 17 update is rolled out, and I'm still writing this stupid script. Jokes apart, enjoy your update, and be sure to subscribe because I'll be doing all sorts of challenges related to Town Hall 17, the Minion Prince, and all the other new updates. Leave a comment if you have any doubts, and yeah, let the clash begin! Finally, I'm done with this 12-page stupid script. ChatGPT, use your seducing voice to retain the audience. I'm freaking done with this job. Wait, why the heck am I reading this? That son of a bitch!